It's your boy, Wattlebird Boy here, and like most Pokemon fans, I've seen Detective Pikachu, and I do enjoy watching movies, and I do like reviewing them. Not the best at reviewing them, but I do like to chuck my 2 cents in and tell people how I feel about a movie. So I'm gonna cut straight to it. This is my Pokemon Detective Pikachu review. I know I'm very late, but I don't care. Let's jump right into it. Detective Pikachu was a good movie. It was definitely a very good Pokemon movie, but as a movie, people who aren't Pokemon fans, they might not enjoy it. I did love seeing, in particular, how the characters interacted with their Pokemon and brought their Pokemon to life. If you have a look at the head of the police department interacting with his Snubble, it gives character to his Pokemon. When you see the news lady who's like Tim's companion, when you see her reacting with her cider, and other character reacting with their Pokemon, it really brings Pokemon to life in a way that hasn't really been done before. If you haven't noticed already, I have a cold, so just please stick with me. The acting in this movie was okay, I'm not gonna lie. For example, when Tim gets the phone call at the start of the movie from the police department telling him that his dad has died in a car crash, I could see no emotion on Justice Smith's face. Just the first, 10 minutes of the movie, he was a real letdown. From a plot standpoint, we can see that at the start, Tim is being reactive. He isn't driving the plot is driving him. He's reacting to what the plot is giving him. We see this through the phone call, which I just criticized, the fact that Pikachu makes him go places. Things are happening, forcing him to do things. If these things didn't happen, he would still be whatever he was doing before. So he's being reactive. The plot is driving him. After they investigate the R serum, this mostly changes as he actually actively tries to find his dad before being fed the lie that his dad is dead. The only twist I saw coming was the Pikachu is your dad twist. I saw that coming from a mile away. Not because I play the games or anything. I didn't find the plot that predictable. A lot of people, well, one person in particular, felt the plot was extremely predictable, and I have to disagree on that point. I didn't find it very predictable at all. The way Mewtwo brings Tim's dad back is clear, a bit weird, but it's clear because the villain told us like 10 minutes before he actually does it. It is sort of weird because he only puts their soul into the Pokemon, but then their whole body's just like yeets in there. So there are some nitpicky things like that. If you want more detail, Aurora Guardian made a video. He's one very nitpicky, and he does criticize how Mewtwo brings Tim's dad back. So if you want to go a bit more in depth, you should definitely watch that video. I'll link it in the description. Focusing more on the villain now. His motives weren't all that clear or relatable. He wanted people in Pokemon to be closer together, and his people times Pokemon fantasy became more of an obsession, and he was willing to jump morals to make it happen. But I think it would have worked better if his motives were more centered around his disability, or give his son a disability and make the villain's motives about helping his son. So it made him just more relatable and interesting. Most good villains are villains that you can relate to their motives. You wouldn't go that far, but you understand where they're coming from. Like Thanos, you understand where he's coming from, but you wouldn't go that far. People like Loki, he just wants recognition from his dad. You understand that, but you wouldn't go that far. That's what makes, as one of the fundamental things about a good villain is having a good motive, something that people can understand and relate to. And I don't think this villain really had that. And finally, on a lighter note, I found Pikachu giving Tim relationship advice pretty funny actually, but I was expecting more adult jokes because from Pikachu, because he is played by Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool. But those are just small things, but I did like some of the comedy in this movie. It was subtle, it didn't overpower anything, and it was pretty funny. With all that said, that's how I felt about Detective Pikachu. I did enjoy it. I really did enjoy watching the movie. My final score, I would say, is probably a 7 out of 10. It was a great Pokemon movie, but as a just a general movie, It wasn't the best, but I definitely did enjoy it. There's a difference between a movie being good and an enjoyable movie, and I definitely enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was a very good movie. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed my review. I might make more just general movie reviews in the future, as I definitely do enjoy making them, writing them. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And hope to see you guys next time. Bye.